Good evening, my friend. Welcome to a peaceful escape to fall asleep with Sam. It's time to cozy up, snuggle in, and let your imagination take you on a peaceful journey. My name is Sam Billings. Before we start today's story, I'd like to request you to subscribe and like the video. I will be really appreciated. In this video, we invite you to unwind, relax, and drift into tranquility. Take a deep breath, let go of the day's worries, and find your perfect moment of calm. Whether you're here to ease into sleep, calm your mind, or simply enjoy a few moments of stillness, we've got just what you need. Let the soothing sounds and gentle voice guide you on a journey to relaxation. Now find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and allow yourself to surrender to this peaceful moment. As the golden sun sank beneath the horizon, painting the sky in hues of amber and lavender, the world seemed to exhale a gentle sigh of tranquility. In a quiet corner of the earth, nestled between rolling hills and meandering rivers, lay the whispering forest. It was a place unlike any other, where time slowed, and every leaf, tree, and stone held secrets of serenity. The whispering forest had always been a haven for those seeking solace. Its ancient trees, with trunks as wide as castle towers, stretched their arms skyward, their leaves forming a soft canopy that filtered the moonlight into silver beams. A soft hum of life resonated through the forest, the rustling of leaves, the distant hoot of an owl, and the gentle murmur of a brook weaving its way through the mossy undergrowth. Tonight, the forest awaited a special guest. Deep within its heart, a young traveler named Alara stepped cautiously along a winding path. She had heard tales of the forest's magic, stories whispered by villagers who spoke of its ability to cradle weary souls in dreams as sweet as honey. With a lantern in hand and a heart full of curiosity, Alara ventured deeper into the woods. The path beneath her feet was soft, blanketed by fallen leaves that muffled her steps. Fireflies danced around her, their tiny lights flickering like stars brought down to earth. Each step she took felt like an invitation into a world that pulsed with ancient rhythms. She could feel the forest's heartbeat in the air, a steady thrum that matched her own. As she walked, Alara noticed how the trees seemed to lean closer together, as if whispering secrets to one another. She paused for a moment and closed her eyes, letting the stillness wash over her. The cool night breeze brushed against her skin, carrying with it the faint scent of jasmine and pine. She took a deep breath, and for the first time in what felt like years, she felt her shoulders relax. The lantern in her hand flickered gently, its warm glow casting playful shadows on the trees. Suddenly, a soft voice broke the silence. "Welcome, traveler." Alara's eyes flew open, and she turned toward the sound. There, standing beside an ancient oak, was a fox. But this was no ordinary fox. Its fur shimmered like liquid silver, and its eyes glowed with a soft golden light. It bowed its head slightly, a gesture both kind and reverent. "Who are you?" Alara asked, her voice barely above a whisper. The fox tilted its head. "I am Leora, the guardian of the whispering forest. You have come seeking rest, haven't you?" Alara nodded, too mesmerized to speak. Leora smiled, a subtle curve of her lips. "Follow me," she said, turning toward the deeper shadows of the forest. "There is a place for you here." Alara followed the fox, her lantern casting a soft glow on the path ahead. As they walked, she noticed how the air grew warmer, wrapped in a cocoon of comfort. The trees seemed to part before them, revealing hidden wonders. A glade bathed in soft moonlight, where deer grazed undisturbed, a pond so still it reflected the night sky like a mirror, and a cluster of glowing mushrooms that pulsed softly with their own inner light. Eventually, they arrived at a clearing unlike any Alara had ever seen. At its center stood a massive willow tree, its branches draped gracefully to the ground, forming a natural canopy. Beneath the tree was a bed of soft moss, glowing faintly with an otherworldly light. The gentle sound of a nearby brook added to the serenity of the scene. "This is the heart of the forest," Leora said, her voice as soft as a lullaby. Here, the forest's magic is strongest. Rest here and let your worries fade away. Alara hesitated for a moment, then stepped forward. As she settled onto the mossy bed, she felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over her. The ground beneath her was soft and warm, as if the earth itself was cradling her. She laid her head down, and the whisper of the brook lulled her into a gentle drowsiness. Leora sat beside her, her golden eyes glowing softly in the dim light. Close your eyes, Alara. Let the forest carry you to a world of dreams. And so, Alara did. Her breathing slowed, her body relaxed, and she drifted into a deep, restful sleep. In her dreams, Alara found herself walking through a meadow, bathed in the light of 1,000 stars. The grass beneath her feet was soft, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. A gentle melody played in the distance, carried on the wind like a whisper. She followed the sound, her heart light and free. The meadow led her to a crystal-clear lake, its surface shimmering like diamonds. At the edge of the water stood a figure cloaked in soft, golden light. The figure turned to her and smiled, a warm and familiar expression that filled her with an inexplicable sense of belonging. "Who are you?" Alara asked, her voice echoing softly in the dreamscape. The figure's smile deepened. "I am a reflection of your heart, Alara. I am the peace you seek, the dreams you chase, and the love that surrounds you. I am everything you already carry within you." Tears welled up in Alara's eyes, not from sadness, but from the overwhelming sense of understanding and connection. She reached out her hand, and the figure took it gently. In that moment, Alara felt a wave of warmth and light envelop her, filling every corner of her being with a profound sense of calm. When Alara awoke, the first rays of dawn were filtering through the branches of the willow tree. The forest was alive with the soft chirping of birds and the gentle rustle of leaves in the morning breeze. She sat up slowly, feeling refreshed and renewed. Leora was still there, sitting quietly beside her. "Did you dream well?" the fox asked, her voice filled with kindness. Alara nodded, a serene smile on her lips. "I did. Thank you, Leora. I feel whole." The fox nodded. "The forest has a way of healing those who seek its embrace. But remember, Alara, the peace you found here is always within you. Carry it with you, no matter where your journey takes you." With those words, Leora rose gracefully and began to walk away, her silver fur glimmering in the soft morning light. Alara watched her until she disappeared into the trees, leaving behind only the faintest shimmer of light. Alara stood feeling the cool morning dew beneath her feet. She picked up her lantern, now extinguished, and turned back toward the path she had come from. As she walked through the forest, the world around her seemed brighter, more vibrant. The trees whispered their farewells, their leaves rustling softly in the breeze. When she finally emerged from the forest, the sun was fully risen, casting its golden light over the hills and valleys. Alara looked back at the whispering forest, a place that had given her more than she had ever expected. She took a deep breath, her heart filled with gratitude, and began her journey anew, carrying with her the magic of the forest and the peace it had gifted her. And so, the whispering forest returned to its quiet watch, waiting patiently for the next weary soul to seek its embrace, ready to weave its magic once more. As the story draws to a close, let the gentle rhythms of the forest guide you into a peaceful slumber. Close your eyes, feel the warmth of the earth beneath you, and let the whispers of the forest lull you into dreams as sweet as the stars. Good night.